said, I saw that dude fight that Joe the puncher guy, and I think Mike Miller got to watch out because he's a bleeder, bleeds everywhere, and just got to have extra towels and everything. So I don't know, man. Let's see what he do.
The thing that Mike's going to be facing in this fight, and the Muffin Man's a favorite in the RFC, he's one of my favorite fighters, he's going to be facing a veteran. A lot of fighters, especially in their second or third fight in the pros, don't have, there's not much there to face a veteran, a guy with over 10 fights, a guy who's been there before, who's not going to be jittery. The question here is how do both fighters react to the weight cut? And the other question is, how does Muffin Man react to the veteran? So that's why I think this fight's going to be interesting. It's great for Muffin Man. Joe, this could be the highlight. This could be fight of his career right here. I mean, this could be the fight that puts Joe Johnson over the top and contendership with our 185 race.
Yeah, it's like what we talked about on Facebook discussion the other day. Got started on that. The last two RFC events, the veterans beat the young and rising stars. The veterans were losing records, came up and beat the young and rising stars, which we have that tonight. And you got Joe Johnson, you got Travis Cox again.
We got Travis Cox.
So this conversation started the other night. Been a trend that's happened in the last two RFC fights as well.
And I think that's kind of an advantage because remember back in the days when myself went pro, we didn't have to have an amateur record. We didn't have to. A lot of these guys like Ortolani, Cox, these guys didn't fight amateur. They went straight to pros and fought and felt that different monster. And like I tell my fighters, like I tell my friends, amateur and pros are two different monsters. But I think that's going to be a great fight. I love that match. I'm going to be watching that one, and I'm excited to see that.
You're going to watch that one, aren't you?
Yeah, definitely going to watch that one because I got to see how.
Do you have an appetite for muffins?
I love muffins, but not cutting weight. I just feel like Mike is overrated. He's a good fighter. He's a solid guy. He's a nice guy. When he meets, he always smiles at me, but he talks crap on Facebook. Talks about me like he's got two different personalities. And I feel like anybody who knows me knows I'm a serious person. I don't fight for points. I don't play games. I don't tell jokes. And if I hit you, I'm gonna hurt you. And Mike's a bleeder. Like, why would you talk about me, man? Like, you know what I'm saying?
He actually, I'm not speaking for him, but I know, and he says you're good, you're tough, you're dangerous, you're not. So he does want to fight you.
Yeah.
And when he
so maybe, like I said, maybe it is like a courage thing, or maybe he feels the need to go with me because we were supposed to fight before, and for whatever reasons, the circumstances, we missed each other. That automatically made us enemies. Cause I don't know if he thinks it was my fault or his fault, but we missed each other. Yeah. And then it's just like, oh, he must be scared because when I knocked out Vegra, he was out in the crowd screaming nastiness at me, and I was like, "You'll get joked in this, buddy."
The main event of an amateur fight. I'm sure the Muffin Man had a big muffin match.
Muffin Man likes to have fun.
Muffin Man likes the beer, so
he likes to have fun.
That's exciting because that makes your job a little easier for July. That maybe we can get a Muffin Man and Lorenzo set up.
We'll see her down the road.
But let's get to the RFC 36.
Feed my sweet tooth, man. Feed my sweet tooth.
We got heavyweights next on the card. Big Oleg Karinsky versus Drew Stewart. Now, Oleg is the big, giant heavyweight that's come in from the amateurs, knocked all his guys out, walked through everybody.
Fyodor.
Yeah, the little mini Fyodor Emelianenko. And he's coming to fight Drew Stewart, another big guy. Kind of not the best pro career. He's fought a couple big, good pros.
Took him fights on quick notice.
I was actually scheduled to fight him in August, but I took the kidney problem, so I wasn't able to do it. But it's good to see this because it's two big guys here to make a statement that can hit and bang. Drew Stewart already said he's ready to bang. Oleg's a banger too. Joe, we might have to reimburse the cage. Make the cage a little stronger.
Don't blink. That's all you can say on this. Yeah, don't blink. Yeah, Stewart got real excited when he found out it was Oleg. He said, that's my type fighter, Joe. The guy likes to bang. Yeah. I don't like these guys that want to just lay and pray on you.
I know the last couple guys, like the big guys, I'm always excited to see the big guys fight. They stand on the scale at weigh-ins and they so huge. It's like, ugh.
Don't have to
get in the ring, man. I'm telling you, these should be 60-second rounds, man. Because once they hit the ground, they don't get up. And it's like, please, next fight.
Yeah.
So I hope that's not the case with these guys.
It shouldn't be with these guys. It shouldn't be. That's why, honestly, really, a lot I'm not crazy about a lot of heavyweight fights.
Mhm.
They gotta be the right type of fighter, because you're right.
Yeah.
The crowd goes crazy for the big guys, but when you get them out there, they're tired in 30 seconds. Not, you know, they're hugging, they're wrestling. These guys are gonna try to, these guys are gonna try
14
to.
minutes and 30 seconds, we gotta wait it
He
out.
came to my gym,
Agree, yeah.
my pro debut, he came to my gym and said that to me. He said, I'm not a big fan of heavyweights. Back then I was lean and fast. He said, but you're the guys are gonna do good. It's gonna be a good fight, and it was. And that's Joe's matchmaking. Is he wants these fights to be entertaining for the crowd, entertaining for the fighters, and entertaining for everyone watching. And I'm excited about that heavyweight fight as well. I'm ready to see Oleg. I want to see some more Oleg. I want to see more and more Oleg. I want to see Oleg on the ground. I want to see Oleg on the fence. I want to see Oleg everywhere, because I think that one day Oleg, we're going to see him in the UFC. So that's a good fight. Next fight, Joe, I've been messaging you like crazy all week about this 155 division that we have here in the RFC. Our current champion is Ryan Hudak Keenan, which it's time to come with the belt or hand it over to a younger guy. And it's this 155 division I want to talk about that's leading it with Vince McGuinness, John Ortolani, who just came off a win against Ivan Devalje. And this fight between these two is the one that I think's going to set up the title fight for 155.
You're right. The winner of this fight deserves, and he'll get a title fight.
You know, there's a lot of prospects out there at 55. Ryan Hudak Keenan is a veteran. He's been fighting forever. He's got a great business over there in Kissimmee, a great kids program, probably one of the best instructors around. And we really want to see the champ come back. I personally would love to see the champ come back. But respectfully, we can move that division around a little bit with other guys like Vince McGuinness, Matt Frivola, and things like that. So
You got a couple veterans on it. Is that why you named this one Resurrection? It was like, you bring some
more
serious
veterans
guys
in
back.
there, and the main event
Tighten
is
them up.
big. Yeah. Main event.
Yeah, oh yeah, and Babcock and the other guy.
Aiden.
Yeah.
Man, I'm not originally from here. I'm actually from Cleveland, Ohio. But when I came here and I saw like how serious most of these guys are, they got fans. And the Babcock, I looked them up and I looked up, I'm gonna look up in the 85. Them dudes were banging.
These are the guys like when I was coming up that I looked up to. So I think that with that fight, with that finishing fight at 55, that opens up a whole lot of contendership for our 55 division. It's going to be exciting with Devalje, with Stephon Reese in there, Frivola, Ferriola, and it's going to be good.
And not only that, look at the contrast in styles of these. You got the long, tall kickboxer
Vince McGuinness
against the submission artist, the shorter, stockier submission
and
artist.
what this card is going to turn into a one mistake card. These guys are skilled. They've been popping them. They got good records. They not playing in one mistake.
You're right.
Next fight.
That's
Next
actually
fight.
a good point. A lot of those bouts there.
Yeah,
I mean, we can't pick a
mistake.
winner right now. Some of them bouts.
Yeah, you're right.
So the guy who makes a mistake, look
People
out.
come in there, they training for these 15-minute fights and all this. They thinking about scoring points and one mistake.
Yeah.
One mistake.
Now we're going to get on to our co-main event. It's a 170-pound fight. It's a huge fight. It's for the 170-pound title.
Non-title fight.
Non-title fight. Okay. It's against Dave the Redneck Mundell versus a skilled veteran, Travis Cox. And man, listen, Travis is a tough opponent. When you told me you were making this fight, I really couldn't remember. I said I knew Travis Cox's name. I had to look him up. I remember looking him up. I remember him now. He's fought a lot of our top guys. Patrick Sanoble. He's beat Danny Ruiz. He's beat a lot of top guys. He might have 11 losses, but the kid's fought. And I honestly think this is the toughest fight of the Redneck's career.
Yeah, he comes out of Crafton Wallace's gym, strong Muay Thai background. Crafton Wallace used to fight for us.
Yep,
He's a former UFC guy too, and they're solid. His Muay Thai solid. He can take you down if he wants to. He's very strong, man. He looks almost like this guy.
Yeah.
170,
Nobody
very
looks like
muscular.
There's nobody like it. I appreciate it though.
I'm excited. Dave, then again, there's that veteran we're talking about. Is Dave the young lion? Is he ready for a veteran like that? We're going to see.
I'm a Dave Mundell fan. I really am. But I think this, like I said, is the toughest fight of his career.
One mistake.
Dave Mundell, I'm sure, is
Yeah.
prepared
Oh
for
yeah,
it.
you can't make a mistake
One
there.
mistake.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Mundell fight since Brad, since the Axeman. So if he fights,
training with Trey Martin, all them guys,
Good.
training for a long time.
I'm excited for this one. I'm excited for him to defend that championship and continue.
I've met him. I haven't really, now his fights are usually close to mine, so I never really get to see him do his thing. I heard he did real good last time, separated himself, dog that guy. But I've been training next to him a little bit, getting to know him a little bit. He's a serious,
Tough kid.
Serious.
He's a
Great
serious guy. He don't play. This is his life.
Like I said,
you.
if I could describe
Like
him
you,
in one
no,
word,
this is his
it's
life. This is
very
what he
serious.
is. This is what he wants to do. He loves being champion. He's ready to go next level. This is it. This is what he is. That's all he wants.
That's all he wants. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that's important, man. That
he's
drive
serious.
and that determination is what separates you from the one mistake guys on the floor.
Yeah.
Now onto our main event. It's going to be a huge fight. I think I was probably like the fourth, maybe the fifth person to be told about this. I remember the night Joe told me about it. It was almost like an early Christmas. Two guys that represented Tampa in MMA from the beginning. They were some of the first RFCs that we ever had. Chris Baton and Danny the Bad Boy Babcock. Now, Babcock and Baton were some of the most treacherous 205ers to have to face back in the early 2000s. 2008,
early 2000s.
Nah, they were tough guys. Then they kind of moved off. We haven't seen much of them, and now they're back. And man, Joe, I don't know how you do it, man. How do you do it?
Everything's timing. It's weird how life happens. Both guys just out of the blue, after years, just hit me up. Hey, Joe, thinking about fighting. You kidding me? One of them in Port St. Lucie and Chris Baton here just hit me up out of the blue, and the wheels started spinning. Danny Babcock used to be our middleweight champion at 185, son.
Yeah,
And he had the round robins there between him and Yosmani and Carl Greco, Malenko. Those guys fought that's history around here. Guys still talk about that stuff. Babcock was one of the strongest 185 pounders around. Yosmani told me he never fight. He goes with heavyweights and never felt nobody that strong. Just a warrior. And then
They're fighting at 85 or
205, but he
I
was.
seen them with some big boys.
Yeah, they're big. Yeah, they're big. And Chris Baton, you can't talk enough about Chris. Beautiful kicks. I mean, the guy had a taekwondo background. He'll take your head off if he kicks you with one of them kicks. He's been in some of the best fights ever. That one at the Sun Dome with Lou Pauly.
and
People
Chris
still
Baton.
talk about that. You know who Lou Pauly is? You ever seen Lou Pauly?
No. Like I told you,
He's actually a heavyweight.
I've been trying to watch
You gotta watch
video
that.
I can, man.
You gotta watch
Get
Lou
caught up
Pauly
in
and Chris Baton.
Chris kicks Lou Pauly with a high kick to the head, almost knocks him out.
Had
The
him
round
out.
ends.
Had him out.
The round ends.
I love them kind of fights.
And
Look like
Lou
karate.
Pauly comes back and
They
gets
carried him back to his corner,
Yeah,
put him on his
and then
stool. I
Lou
said he was
submitted
out.
him.
I told everybody he's through. He can't come out.
And then I think it was Lou submitting him in a Kimura.
Lou came out and submitted him.
And that's when Baton went to Gracie Tampa. That's when Baton left world class and champions and went to Gracie Tampa. And that's why I'm excited to see Baton, because now I get to see him with a few years of
Under Rob
jiu-jitsu
Kahn
and
for
his
a
belt
few
under
years.
Rob Kahn. Now we should see an explosive fighter,
Yeah.
a well-rounded fighter, the Baton that probably
they-
a super bionic Baton.
Like I said, I walk around. I'm very, very good at just judging people, the way they move, the way they talk, and them guys, they walk past. It's like, excuse me, sir. You know what I'm saying? It's like
They're two of the nicest guys you can meet. Soft-spoken,
Yeah.
nice, but when they come that night, they bring their true
No, I
warriors.
can tell. That's why I said they don't eyes like that. It's like
Yeah.
the people who say it's usually the ones to watch out
Oh,
for.
yeah,
I
you're right.
I looked him up and I saw him with the belt for me because I'm thirsty. I love that the way that belt is. And I saw him with the belt, so I looked him up and I was scratching my head like, oh, man.
Listen, let me tell you a story. He fought Frank Trick, UFC guy, down south one time. He gets there, I hear rumors, Danny wasn't feeling too good. You get there, fight Frank Trick to 3-round decision. Afterward, Danny's leaving the cage, he's barely dragging his leg. And I thought he looked a little funny that night, a little sluggish, not as aggressive as he normally is, right? The commission comes up to him, Joe, did you know that Babcock had staph? He fought a 3-round war. Might have even been a 5-round war. At least a 3-round war with staff. He went straight to the hospital from the fight and was in the hospital for a few weeks.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, it's nothing to be said about the heart of a fighter, man. Like, there's nothing you can
Nothing like it.
to stand in front of everybody and showcase your talent and your art and just push through the pain and push through the scaredness. I love it. I can't see myself doing nothing else.
Yeah, there's no sport in the world.
There's
compares to
nothing like
none.
this. You can play,
Yeah,
any other
You can
sport.
get
This
22
ain't
guys
fun.
out there playing
This
in
ain't
front of
fun.
70,000 people. It's not compared to a big
Yeah,
fight.
it's nothing, man. It's like you can feel the electricity in the air, the fans, everything. They don't know what's gonna happen, and then everything explodes.
Yeah.
Resurrection RFC 36, February the 26th at the Doubletree here in Tampa. Your tickets, you can go to rfcmma.com, Ticketmaster link, get your tickets. We got all the great things. Listen, I want to bring up a couple more things before we finish this up. That was the big fight card that we have. We want to see everybody out here. Joe, just a little bit of comments I've gotten from Fight Your Career. One question that we all want to ask. We've seen a picture of TJ Cook. Can we see TJ soon?
I don't know. TJ's tossing it up. He's talked about it. I don't know. He's been showing up at the events lately.
I seen a picture of TJ Cook on there. TJ Cook, Strike Force fighter, beast. Another one that could be knocking on the door to a Babcock Baton.
He fought him and Chris Bailey.
Oh yeah,
before,
one of the best fights
Tampa.
ever.
Yeah,
That's why I said that. Big boy here. I want to let Lorenzo take over to tell everybody about his sponsors and let you guys educate a little bit about MS.
Well, for the most part, I just want to give a special shout out to the Multiple Sclerosis Foundation. It's been something that me and my friends and family have brought with us to every fight, every amateur fight. We always collect donations for the Multiple Sclerosis Foundation because those people are fighting every day. Like, we're fighting that one day in the ring, we train, those people are fighting every day, and I've never seen so many people with that much courage to fight through that pain. Like, we're fighting and through that pain just for that 15 minutes. So I have a special friend, Michael Allen, and he started it with me, and we've just been doing it and sticking to it, and it's been working. And so all the people who've come out to help me, it's like they understand what I believe in, and they believe in me just like I believe in those people. So I want to give a shout out to my sponsors at Riot MMA who allow me to train and use the gym at my will and don't charge me anything, and they help grow me. And I want to give a shout out to the Kingdom Chiropractic here in Tampa, who like just like this guy, a guy just met me, shook my hand, looked me in the eyes, and said, "I want to help you." And so and I said, "Hey, thank you so much, and I'm gonna break them, and you can fix them." So other than that, that's pretty much it. Those are.
It's a good cause. That's nice. Everything helps. What people don't realize that money helps out for research, and that's how these diseases they're fixing.
Oh, and a macho fighter. Those guys too. They're doing a really good thing with young fighters who don't have enough money for equipment and stuff like that. They're saying, "Hey, you just wear our shirts to the fight, and we'll send you equipment." And it's like, oh, thank God, because we were fighting with socks on our hands. You know what I mean? So that's like, like I said, people are just coming out to help, and I'm like, hey, man, thank you for the help, and I'll help you in any way I can. So, hopefully this helps.
That's good. Everything helps. And we want to thank Tiger Earl and
absolutely
Gonzalez for letting us do this here.
Absolutely. Big boy, RFC Real Talk, all our great sponsors will let us bring this to you so that you can hear us BS about what's most important. That's MMA here in Tampa. Bird and Gonzalez, attorneys at law. If you get in a car accident, if you get in a little trouble, call Anthony. He's going to help you out. Scotter's hot sauce. This stuff is good. It can make anything good. Trust me. I got it in my house. My girl's not the best cooker, but you know what? That's why we had to go buy it. So it works.
Good.
NJN, no judges needed. Troy and them guys got some of the nicest clothes. You're going to see them all around. And man, this is the clothes that last. This is the gear that the fighters use. Yeah. It's made by fighters, so it works. Big boy, RFC Real Talk, RFC 36 this Friday. Next Friday, actually, you can be there. It's at the Doubletree Hotel. Tickets are on sale at rfc.mma.com. Ticketmaster link. It's Big Boy, Joe Valdez, and the Juggernaut, who hopefully we can see him make another big knockout.
Come check it out.
There you go. You're gonna have fun with down, Dave.